What's up, Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, June readings, let's get right to it. So, I hope you guys have been well. It is almost summertime. My son is off of school. That means mommy doesn't have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning anymore. So, I'm a happy camper. So, let's see what's going on with y'all. Now, we're going to take a past, present, future look for the month of June. Do keep in mind, guys, that this will cover Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Sagittarius signs. So whatever comes out, comes out. Okay. And also remember, guys, that the energy could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or it could be the energy of someone around you. So what is going on with the sign of Sagittarius? All right, guys, let's get to it. Also, remember, guys, I do post daily energies every day on Instagram, High Vibrations 44, if you want to check that out. But all of my information is in the description below, okay? Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So when the Queen of Pentacles of the reverse, in the reverse pops out, this is someone who, in my opinion, it's very difficult to get them in the reverse. It's someone who's able to endure a lot and just go through a lot. And this is a giver. This is someone who, will put their blood, sweat, and tears into something. But when they get into the reverse, it's like, I've done so much. I haven't gotten what I wanted or what I feel I deserve from this. So I just can't take it anymore. So it's time to give it up because I'm forcing it at this point. Okay, so let's see what that's about, because it looks like once you drop that, you have extreme happiness and you have a path that you're very happy, taking, but it's going to involve walking away from something. Okay, so the first card that you guys have for the past is the Sun card. So when the Sun card comes out, this could be a blessing that is coming in. It could also be something that's being revealed, something that's coming to light. Okay, why is the Sun card here? We have the King of Pentacles here. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Or that could be someone who's just in a very strong, financial place here. Let's see if I can hold on to these cards. And we have the Two of Swords. So it's like you're between a rock and a hard place. For some of you, maybe it's two people in love that you're juggling against. For others of you, maybe this is happening to you. But there's something where it's karmic, but more in a negative way than anything else, where someone's stuck between two paths here, and something's happening that just doesn't seem fair. So again, something is being let go of. Now, the next card that we have, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So again, a lot of player energy here, guys. So if this has nothing to do with love, then this is someone that's just emotionally unstable. But if it does have to do with love, then it's going to be someone that is most likely talking to more than one person. Now, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. This is a card about not wanting to fight, not wanting to argue, not wanting to feel like you're competing or anything like that. So far for someone, it could just be the fact that they're seeing multiple people, but they don't want the problems that could come with that. So it's like trying to do that, but kind of trying to not get the repercussions, okay? Last card that you have is the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles here, this is a card about balance. Now, what needed to happen in order for you guys to find this balance? We have the Moon card. Okay, secrets coming out, you having an epiphany, you realizing what path it is that you have to take. And we have the Seven of Swords. So in this case, although there can be like some sort of love situation or something that's just falling out, this could be between friends, family, this could be at your job, but it seems like something is only balanced at this point because of the fact that they're secrets. Okay, so I see a beautifully covered lie here. Okay, where someone feels good, someone feels balanced, but it's only because they don't know everything. Okay, but again, some sort of fallout can come from this, guys. Now, in your present moment, the first card that you guys have is the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And if it's not, this is just someone who's very loving, very tender, very charismatic, very empathic. Someone that people, usually run to when they have issues and problems. That shoulder to cry on right there. You have the Six of Cups. And you have the Two of Wands. So, you know, when you have the Six of Cups near, especially just an energy or a person, I see this more as a like nostalgic feeling. So for those of you that like went to camp when you were younger and actually enjoyed it, because I freaking loved camp, but when I think about it, I just get such good feelings. Okay, so that's kind of like that Six of Cups, like nostalgic, like, oh, this feels good sort of thing, where it feels familiar, it feels good, and your soul is just very, your soul is very at ease with this. Your temperament is very good when you're around this. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're building something, but on the other end, there could be toxicity, maybe just with the cheating situation as a whole, or, you know, just with how you go about this or someone else goes about this. So make sure that something's not failing because of how you guys choose to get into something. But again, guys, the energy could be vice versa. So it could be something that you're exuding, or it could be something that maybe the cross watcher is doing. Okay. Now, the next card that you guys have for your present moment, and this is the center of your spread. So everything is going to tap into this card. We have the Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, I'm sorry, guys, it is 9:20 at night. I have been working straight since like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like no breaks. So here we are. So with this Four of Pentacles here, guys, this is either somebody who's just being very reserved about something. It could be someone who's trying to save money, someone who's tight on money. So let's see why this is here. Three of Wands. And the Star card. I see someone either being reserved against something and turning their back on it so they can find what it is they truly want and need in life, or someone who could just straight up just be saving in order to get something that they really want in life. But I see expansion here, and for this expansion to happen, you know, something has to be sacrificed. Okay, especially if it's something where you're kind of forced. But I feel like you guys are coming out of limbo, going towards happiness, but again, something that you have to drop and be strong in dropping before you get to this point. So the last card that you guys have for your present moment is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you may be getting into a relationship. All right. So if this isn't a relationship or reconciliation that's happening, it could be a situation where someone's not as self-sufficient as they need to be, or someone who's kind of being a leech, someone who's very draining, someone who feels like they should have so much but they don't deserve it. I call this, you know, my super sweet 16 card. That 16-year-old brat who cries because her Maserati is the wrong color. So that would be, you know, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone who's just kind of like a brat and a leech. All right. So why is this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here? We have the Seven of Pentacles, a sense of patience, a sense of planting a seed, seeing where something is going to go. And we have the Emperor in the reverse. So with the Emperor in the reverse, guys, you have to ask yourself, is it me not being honest with myself about maybe who I am? Am I not being honest with other people about, you know, my intentions? Is there someone in my life that is not who they truly say they are? Are they wearing some sort of mask? Because this talks about someone who's not wearing a mask. Or, I mean, who is wearing a mask, rather. So with this card, it doesn't even have to be something malicious. This could be someone who's simply doing something because they have a desperate need to fit in, okay? But there's a sense of waiting for something to happen, but being worried about, you know, am I making a bad call? Am I going to have to walk away from this? So I see someone who's kind of like thinking about it and they're stuck and they're just like, damn, something might be a bad idea. Listen to your intuition, guys. The High Priestess is coming out. So anytime the High Priestess comes out, just for anyone, I always let people know you're going to be faced with position or with situations, and you know, it's going to vary for everyone, but most likely you will be faced with a situation where there's no way to access solid proof or evidence. So going just by your initial gut instinct, what do you think is going down? And when that High Priestess comes up, is saying that yes, your soul is in tune with what's going on. So even if you don't have proof, even if you can't just pull up on someone's house and see your boo's car there or anything like that, you have to listen to your heart and to your soul. Even if you're called crazy, trust me, it happens to me all the time. I always know what's up with people and they're like, oh my God, you're fucking insane. And I'm like, okay, no, but I really, really know what's going on. So, you know, Just who I am with these cards. What can I say? So, guys, moving forward into the future, the first card that we have is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is someone who's going to be very powerful, someone who's very passionate. You guys really, really feeling good about something, a big change that comes into your life where you release a heavy burden. All right, so let's see why these cards are here. We have the Four of Swords. And you have the Knight of Swords. I'm going to clarify all three of these cards while we're here so I can get the full story. Doing this a little different today. We have the Three of Cups. This is to clarify the Death card. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And then to clarify the Ten of Wands in the reverse, we have the Temperance card. And the Hermit card in the reverse. Okay. So there is going to be a lot of building that's happening here, guys. For you guys, you know, just with this first set of cards, for some of you, maybe you are dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini and all of this, but mentally it's like you're trying to figure out what's the best way to move forward with something. And just with all the sword energy around you, you're really thinking about something in detail. And it's like you're not going to move forward until it actually makes sense. Like, okay, I can do this now because I've thought of every single thing that could happen and I'm prepared for whatever. You know, it's a sense of moving on and being realistic, but not moving forward until you have that grasp on whatever it is you want to move forward with. So there is something that with the Death card and the Seven of Wands in the reverse that it does end. There's a big change here, but you're letting go of burden. You're letting go of something that was very tumultuous here with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So with the Three of Cups here, this is something that brings on celebration. For some of you, maybe you're just dropping something that had to do with the third party. Whether you were juggling two people, now you're dropping one, or you were talking to someone that was juggling people and you're either just dropping them all together, or maybe they drop somebody. But there is burden that is released. There's a sense of, you know, coming out of your shell and really finding peace within your heart and in your soul. Okay. So honestly, I just see this as good strategizing and you guys really following the path of least resistance and doing what you feel is going to be most nourishing to your soul. Okay. So Sagittarius, I'm going to pull you guys 3 cards of advice. Now this deck that I'm using here is the Wild Unknown Tarot. So let's get 3 cards of advice for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, what is going on with Sag? What is the advice for this month? Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Emperor in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So straight up, guys, for some of you, especially if you're specifically dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, there could be a situation where there's just an injustice, an offer that is not genuine here with the Page of Cups in the reverse, where someone's being fake and dishonest, and there could be promiscuity, whether it's coming from you or from someone else. So let me clarify this. Why is this Queen of Cups here? Six of Wands in the reverse. So something that isn't successful, guys. Something that does not continue. We have the Queen of Wands where you're still powerful in all of this. Okay. And the Chariot in the reverse. So something just goes out of control because of someone not being honest. And guys, I say this with love. And you guys know I'm, you know, a very non-judgmental person. But for a lot of you, it could be you, because usually when I see cards like this where there's dishonesty and someone's not being truthful, And then I'll see one card that they're in their upright and they're just kind of chilling and they're great. Usually it's coming from that person, because usually when there's cheating going on, the person who's hurt is the person that's getting played, right? As opposed to the person who has the option of, more than one person. So in this case, maybe it is you guys that is dealing with this. Maybe you're talking to another fire sign that this is happening with. But regardless of if it's you or if it's someone else, you're still powerful in all of this, okay? So it's just a sense of knowing that something may not work out because someone just can't be honest. All right, so if this is you and you do want something to work out, I say be honest, okay? And that goes to the cross watcher as well. So I don't know if I said it, but this is the Wild Unknown Tarot, guys, that I just used for all of everything I just pulled just now. But let's pull you guys an oracle card. Now, these are Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Ooh, goddamn. All right. Sorry, guys. Let me get this. All right. Let's try this again, because we had so many cards fall just now. All right, here we go. Very interesting. Okay. It's funny because I was talking to my friend about this earlier today. I was telling them, I'm like, what's so crazy? Because, I don't get paid by like checks every week or anything like that. It's through all these methods and stuff like that. So I like to just be very organized. I like to have my books in order. So I was, finishing my books and making sure everything was good, in regards to taxes, being an adult. So I was going over, my revenues and all this stuff for the past few months. And I'm talking to my friend and I'm like, you know what? It's so important that we have people that really motivate us and bring us good things in life, and just help us to get to greater places in life. And as I'm going through the books, I'm just like, holy shit. And he's like, what happened? And, there was a situation where I was talking to someone and I thought that it was just so good for me. And as a person who's very good at reading people, in every way, shape, and form, I'm like, no one's going to play me. No one's going to make me, fall back. But I was literally doing my books and I'm like, oh my God. In the time that this person was in my life, my income literally cut in half. And I was so wrapped up in it that I didn't even realize it, because I was making, enough to cover bills and all that. So I was, if everything's paid, I'm not worried, And so I'm just like, holy fucking fuck. I cannot believe, like, half of my income, it's significant. So the reason why I bring that up is because, with that being said, with love, it's going to either hurt you or, and this could be with anything. This is with friends, this is with family, this is with work environments, but it's either going to hurt you or it's going to help you. So you really have to find things that are going to nourish you. You have to find, if you want like a good relationship and you want things to be good, like find that power couple relationship where you guys really just complement each other and you help each other to get to the next level. So with that being said, there's actually something right now, Sagittarius, that's taking away your power. Some sort of love situation or something that you got love for, or a person that you have love for, that's getting in the way of your power. Okay, where the passion isn't as healthy as what it may seem here. Okay, where you're not reflecting like you need to on life. You're not seeing things for what it is. So with the card that fell out, you guys got ocean, ebb and flow. So the ebb and flow, think of this as like the hanged man. All right, someone who's not going to overexert themselves, someone that understands the yin and yang in life and the oneness of life, and things come and they go, and it's just natural. Things come and go. So what's unnatural right now, guys? What is around you right now that it's just not giving you what you may think you're getting from it? All right. So something is just kind of messing with your norm. Something is messing with your equilibrium to get you to where it is that you want to go in life. So in this case, what is it that you love that's throwing you off? Okay, so that's what I see. So something is definitely throwing you off. So you guys have to walk back into your power and remember that you have this power. But again, something is throwing you off. And this is something that's going to derail you from the success that's supposed to be coming into your life. So yeah, I definitely see a situation that has to end, only because I don't see it benefiting anyone involved. I see it just being a headache. Okay. Now, obviously, if you're getting played in any way, shape, or form, that's no fun. Nobody wants to feel that way. And for those that could be the player who are doing the playing, the only reason, like the true reason I'm against it is not because I'm afraid of anyone in this world. Like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But it's because I believe so heavily in karma. Okay. And the way that a lot of people think karma works is, oh, Billy hurt me, so I hope that in his next relationship, someone hurts Billy the way that Billy hurt me. Which, yes, that is the concept of karma, but I feel like karma's a little more thug, a little more gangster than that. I feel like karma will come when it's truly going to teach the lesson. Because if I'm just out and about dating and someone's like, Lissette, I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'll be like, who gives a fuck? And I'm going to keep it moving. But it's that person that I fall head over heels for. It's that person that I love. It's that person that just means so much to me. That's probably where my karma is going to come. That's probably who's going to teach me my lesson. Karma doesn't come at a convenience, guys. Karma comes when it knows that you're going to listen and you're going to pay attention. So that's really my thing with cheating, and why I personally am so against it, because I just don't want that sort of energy, and because I'm a real ass bitch and I can only handle one person at a time, and I don't have the mental capacity to remember lies. I'm just going to tell people how it is. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. It was so funny because recently someone that I used to date, they told me, they're like, yo, you're the most brutally honest person I have ever met. And I'm like, because I'm not about to have somebody, saying, oh, you led me on and, I'm sad now. It's like, no, you knew exactly what it was from the beginning. So that's what it comes down to, y'all. So let's just be real this month. Let's make sure that we find out what's authentic in our life and what isn't, and we go towards that. Now, in regards to readings, guys, I do offer 30-minute readings, okay, and I offer questions as well. So with the 30-minute readings, you can ask whatever. With the questions, it's obviously just one question. I'll pull 3 cards. There's no limit on how many questions you can purchase at once, okay? So that's highvibrationswithliz.com. All of this is in the description below, as well as my Instagram, highvibrations44. I love you guys. Take care.